Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another radio control journey. Now, today we got something a little different. We have something sent to me from my sponsors, WPL, but this is not a WPL RC car, but it is a mini version of their last RC car, the D-12. It is the 1 to 16th scale mini D-12. So I'm excited about this one. I can't really read much on the front, except for it is a RC car. It's for 8+ ages, and it's super tiny. So I'm definitely excited to get this on the road, see what it can do, see how they built it, see if it's built the same, the leaf springs, and wire design suspension up front. I'm not sure which route I'm going to go with this one. It would be really cool to have a mini little four-wheel drive D12, but I haven't even made the big D12 four-wheel drive yet. So, not sure. But I know a lot of people who have RC channels would really like this because of its scale. So, I'm hoping to see it in the future and other more famous YouTube videos. Always makes me smile when I'm watching an RC video and I see a WPL and the guy's got like 100,000 subscribers or something like that. So anyway, I'm excited about this one. I know it does have a 1 cell, and that's really all I know about it. It is proportionate electronics, steering and throttle, 2-wheel drive. I'm pretty sure it's motor on axle. 130 motor on axle, so that would be interesting. So let's tear into it, see what we got. Alright, you guys. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another radio control journey. Now, for today's video, I have a new RC car sent to me from my sponsors, WPL. It is not a WPL RC car, but it is a mini version of their last RC car, the D-12. So it is a 1 to 16th scale mini D-12. And all I can tell from the box, it is a remote control truck, and it's for 8 and up. So, yeah, let's tear into it. It has proportionate electronics, forward and back, 2-speed through the speed controller. So there's going to be one lower speed and then one higher speed that gets more voltage, kind of like the big version. You do get a spare tire, motor on axle. So, yeah, excited about this. Let's tear into it, see if it's built similar to the last one. And I'm not sure which route I'm going to go with this, as far as drift truck, or maybe keep it stock with some patina. Or maybe even try to go a mini 4x4 route, if I can find axles to fit under it. It's kind of looking like, if you guys are familiar with Hobby Plus, they contacted me and sent their Rushmore. Oops. If you guys are familiar with Hobby Plus, they contacted me and sent me their Rushmore. I really like their blue truck. I might have to purchase that just to have 2 to play around with. Be careful when you take the body off. It has lights front and rear. And so I think the length of these axles will probably be perfect. And they did a very, very, very great job designing that. 3-link front with panhard, 4-link rear end, like 107-to-1 gear ratio, with the 2S, waterproof, beadlock tires. So if you can use these axles and maybe drivetrain and mount it up under there somehow. So let's get this bad boy out and see if it's the same axle width, if I was to make it 4-wheel drive. And for any of you out there that might be interested in making it 4-wheel drive. Not bad. Kind of like the WPL one, but smaller. Let's see, you do have some adjustments there. Steering your gear shifter on off. Not bad. And so, for those professionals out there, you can tell I've already opened this and put the door handles on, rear view mirrors, the clear inlets. And there's a spare tire. Instructions. And they do have a side of the instructions that are in English. So basic stuff. My charge time was, the first time, I think it comes partially charged, so it was 20 minutes. I want to say it ran, switching from first to second gear, probably about 20 minutes as well. But this time around it's probably going to be longer to charge. So the suspension is real soft. Hang on, let me grab my light. Alright, now that we can see, get the coil up in there, so it does not have the same suspension, and there is a black sliding bar, so it has similar steering, and that's a good look at the camera would focus the coil. So it's got friction suspension, and the rear end's kind of nice because it's like a floating coil, no stabilizer. And so let's see, got a ball joint right there that pivots. Of course, there's your battery. .500 milliamp hour lithium ion, 14500. So it's not an 18650, but I'm sure that wouldn't be a hard upgrade. Some trimming. Throw a 3000 milliamp hour 18650 vape battery in here. So I was saying with the MOA, motor on axle, there's a little 180 right there going to the solid axle. So if you're familiar with motor on axle, spare tire, looks like you can use. Of course, no bearings. Just a tiny little RC car. I'm sure if you went through the work, you probably could throw some in there. So it's a decent amount of flex. You see the locking in there to stop your, it's almost like a panhard bar, but just a notch and a slot for it to slide up and down. Kind of how JJRC did their front steering, if anybody's familiar with that. So I like it. I like the suspension, the interior. Of course, the doors don't open. I had to snap that on. Nothing in the bed opens. It's got great steering. And it does have lights. So let's throw the battery in there and see what she can do. So it seems to be a perfect fit. Just a little wider, which you might want them wider, so that way you can it can be more stable, and you're gonna have to, give it a pretty big lift as well. So within a little bit of drive shaft trimming and some modifications, this might be a winter project, or one of you guys could knock it out before me and show me what not to do. So that's pretty cool. And Hobby Plus does have a CR24, which is 24th scale. Mine's rocking the trailer with suspension. So that might be maybe closer, or something you might want to do if you want a smaller lift kit. Just kind of looks like something like the four-wheel drive key trucks, the mini trucks, and that's just about perfect. And again, this is the Hobby Plus CR 24. And it is the same. I put a panhard bar on it, but it didn't come with that metal one in the background. But chassis mounted servo, good flex, 4-link, a 1S battery, waterproof electronics. So that might be something you see. I'd hate to tear this guy apart. Maybe I'll get one. They are kind of expensive, but I think $64 maybe. Just like the RGT. And then RGT has a new one I would like to get as well, with the motor and transmission mounted up front. I'm sure you guys have seen that. That guy looks pretty cool. So anyway, that's the route you can go if you want a four-wheel drive. And let's check this thing out in a running video. Alright, you guys, hope you liked the running video. I was at the mall after work, just trying to get a quick video so I can get this video out as soon as possible. USB charging cord took probably right at about 20 minutes to charge that battery. So yeah, this is a fun little RC car. I can't wait to throw some modifications and definitely see what everybody else does to it. They've been kind of crazy with the modifications on the D-12 and stuff, so it's super exciting to see the family and the growth of everybody and modifying these RC cars and what they can do. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to check out the links below and help support your boy out. You guys have a good rest of the day. Thanks, WPL. Those links are down below as well if you want to help support the WPL internet site. And have a great rest of your day.